Hello, dear viewers. You are watching the News Vector channel. Today we continue our analysis of statements made by Western experts and the overall picture of developments on the Ukrainian front. The reason for this discussion is remarks by former CIA analyst Larry Johnson, which have already caused noticeable resonance among expert circles in the United States and Europe. They will take Kyiv and Odesa, a hardline assessment from the US. According to Larry Johnson, supporters of Kyiv in the West will continue backing Ukraine until Russian forces establish control over the country's key political and economic centers, Kyiv and Odesa. Only after that, he believes, will Western elites be forced to take a sober look at the real balance of power. The expert emphasizes that the illusion of a possible Ukrainian military victory persists despite the actual situation on the line of contact. Situation at the front: steady advance of Russian forces. Against this backdrop, the Russian armed forces continue to demonstrate tactical and operational successes across several directions. According to open sources and daily reports, Russian units are methodically expanding their zone of control, striking fortified Ukrainian positions, ammunition depots, and military logistics facilities. Experts pay particular attention to the use of artillery, aviation, and unmanned systems, which ensure superiority in firepower and help reduce personnel losses. The advance, as noted, is gradual, without sudden breakthroughs, but with constant pressure on Ukrainian defenses. Depletion of Ukrainian Armed Forces resources. Military analyst Daniel Davis noted in the same interview that the Ukrainian side is facing increasingly serious difficulties in replenishing its losses. According to him, shortages of manpower, problems with energy supply, and infrastructure fatigue directly affect the combat effectiveness of frontline units. Despite intensified mobilization efforts, the quality of training for new units remains low, further complicating the situation for Kyiv. In this context, Russian forces, according to experts, maintain strategic initiative, Moscow's position, and the diplomatic context. The Kremlin has repeatedly stated that Russian successes on the battlefield create conditions for a transition to political settlement. Presidential spokesman Dmitry Peskov emphasized that further losses should push Kyiv toward negotiations rather than prolonging the conflict. Russia's permanent representative to the UN, Vasily Nebenzia, has also pointed to declining combat capability of Ukrainian units and rising casualties, stressing that the real situation on the front increasingly diverges from statements made by Western politicians. Earlier, President Vladimir Putin noted that the development of the conflict would lead either to the liberation of territories controlled by Kyiv through military means or to their abandonment without further bloodshed. Conclusion: statements by Western analysts against the backdrop of Russian advances and mounting problems within the Ukrainian armed forces increasingly confirm that strategic initiative remains with Russia. Western support for Ukraine, according to experts, is becoming more political in nature and does not change the real balance of power on the battlefield. We will continue to monitor developments and keep you informed of the most significant changes. Thank you for your attention.